Amarillo. Welcome everyone.
Thank you.
I hope you're looking forward to a great night of music. Tonight we are here for one special reason. To remember the late, great Philip Parish Lynott, or as we know him as Philo. Philo was a great and very proud Irishman. And for me tonight to stand here in front of you all and introduce some of the great musicians that are going to come on the stage tonight is an honour for me as well. I will also be doing a few other things, but for now I'm the MC and I'm going to do some introduction. But before we start the night, we really need to understand why we're here. As I said, this is for Philo. Philo, as I said, was a great and very proud Irishman. He was so proud he was famously once saying, "To be black and Irish like Guinness is handsome." But Philo took a lot of inspiration from everything that was Irish, from our music, be it trad or folk, to our paintings and our culture, and also to our poetry. He was one of the first and very few, I'll up there with the likes of Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen, who actually infused their poetry into their music, be it rock or any type of music. And that's what made us so in love and involved with Philo, because his music spoke to us. It was a working class hero music, and it was music that just took us to another place, a fairy tale land in some cases, of some classic songs that he had. So before we start the night and bring on some of the musicians, the music will vary through the night. There will be some traditional music, there'll be folk music, but it'll be all influenced and coming from where Philo brought it from. And a poem I would like to read to you before we start tonight and before I introduce the first act is one that's very dear to me. I am an Irishman who left the shores of Ireland many years ago, just like Philo did, to make a success of my life. And one poem that Philo wrote means a lot to me because it's from my hometown and it's called Dublin. After our affair, I swore that I'd leave Dublin. And in that line, I'd left behind the years, the tears, the memories, and you in Dublin. And the keys, friends come to say farewell. We'd laugh and joke and smoke, and later on the boat, I'd cry over you. How can I leave the town that brings me down, that has no jobs, is blessed by God and makes me cry? Dublin. And at sea, with blowing hair, I think of Dublin, of Grafton Street and Derby Square, and those of whom I care, and you in Dublin. So, as I said, this is a journey through the music that influenced, but also the music that Philo wrote and played, and that's what we're going to hear tonight. And first up, we always have to start the journey somewhere. And as I said, his influences came from traditional Irish music, from folk music, from the myths and the legends and the scholars that were there before him, and he loved it and he was so proud of it. And tonight, the first act I'd like to introduce and bring up onto the stage is Martin O'Hare, Paddy Lawless and Marianne Green, who are going to play some traditional Irish music for you and do some Gaelic poetry reading for you as well. So without any further ado, please give a big round of applause to our first act.
Men det er fordi, at jeg skal starte helt selv med at bringe jer i stemningen og få lidt af forståelsen af den baggrund, som Irland har i sin lyrik, og senere hen så får I også noget den traditionelle musik med. Og hvor langt man skal gå tilbage, det ved jeg ikke. De skrevne kilder, de er jo fra historisk tid, men før det, så der er jo flere tusind års historie. Og måden den historie den blev videreformidlet i Irland var gennem en bardetradition, hvor man sang sangene om de forskellige chieftains, som er sådan nogle slags konger i Irland. Og det er også en tradition, som blev lukket ned i det, at Irland blev overtaget af britterne og normannerne. Og jeg skal starte med et digt, der hedder Black Rose, eller Moroshin Dø. Og det er et digt, der også inspirerede Lynott. Og det har sit udspring i forskellige ting. Vi ved ikke helt, hvor det kommer fra. Men der er nogen, der mener, at det er skrevet til en ung pige, der hed Roisin. Det er tilbage i 1500-tallet. Og der er nogen, der mener, at det er sådan et kodet digt. Det lyder som om det er til en pige, men pigen er i virkeligheden Irland. Så Roisin Dø, Dark Rosaline kan være Irland. Og det blev oversat fra gælisk, som er det irske sprog, af James Clarence Mangan. Og i en periode i 1800-tallet, hvor at man oversatte rigtig meget af det gæliske sprog, både digte og landområder. Man prøvede at finde ud af at rekonstruere, hvad er det for en tradition, vi har, for så meget var gået tabt. Men det gæliske sprog, heldigvis, har løbet videre i den mundtlige tradition, gennem sangene, og også gennem engelsk, og det er det, som I kan se gennem Lynott og andre forfattere og digtere, der er blevet så store i Irland. Jeg vil starte med et vers på engelsk. Jeg skal lige åbne det her moderne udstyr her. Og så vil jeg synge sangen for jer på gælisk i den gæliske tradition. Oh my dark Rosaline, do not sigh, do not weep. The priests are on the ocean green. They march along the deep. There's wine from the royal poop upon the ocean green, and Spanish ale shall give you hope, my dark Rosaline, my own Rosaline. Shall glad your heart, shall give you hope, shall give you health and hope, my dark Rosaline. Fari Vattnen svävar full, bäckvattnen snäva är fadern, är lägen såla nägar morrosen du.
That was lovely, Marianne. Thank you very much. My mother grew up around the corner from Philo, and she used to tell all the stories that, you know, he was the sexiest man in town, basically, at that time. And all the young ones would come and he would be in buying chips and he would eat and they would go, Philo, give us a chip, give us a chip. He would enchant the ladies, let's put it that way. So I'd like to play a couple of tunes, and they're from the northwest of Ireland, and the first one is indeed called The Enchanted Lady. So we're going to try this one. Alright. Ready? Ready? Go.
Det er en sang om en anden pige, der hedder Shivani River. Og det er meget stærk tradition at synge helt uakkompagneret, som vi kan høre. Men jeg vil meget spille lidt med. Over. وشمي بش صارت صباع مشكلة وبنعمل دينس كنتكشي أبالي Personligt